Hello and welcome to the Shooting Outdoors channel. I'm back out on the course tonight up at Cosford, and we're going to walk down there, let you ride the hog again. As you can see, season's changed, a lot less foliage than there was last time to contend with. Still got a few things that catch me out, as you'll see as we go down the course. Now, what has changed with the RM8? You heard me complaining about the scope in the last video. That has now been replaced, so the panorama's come off. It's on with a very basic 6x40 adjustable parallax Nico Sterling. This is retailing for about £40. If I touch that AO ring though at all during this course, it's going to throw my aim all over. I don't even think it would go if I went back to 25 yards. I'd be getting where I thought I would be again. So it stays fixed at 25 yards. Now, out on the lamp, which is primarily what this rifle is used for, I'm never going to touch that anyway. So set it 25, leave it, job done. ×6 mag, very low power I think for HFT. Generally when I do this I'd be up at about 20 mag and about 10 for out in the field bunny bashing. But 6 mag, turn on the lamp, gives me a nice field of view. It's not all concentrated into one area like it would be at 10 mag if I was out bunny bashing. So let's just go down the range. We're going to leave Tony, zero in Duncan, and see what it can do. I think the score to beat is high 70s. Let's go, enjoy. Well, I mean, that's just a bonus, but I'll need more than 8 shots, won't I? Right then, hopefully this camera will stay absolutely still, but we shall see. I'll have to play through. It is a bit weird talking to yourself again. Right then, there's my reticle. Out there somewhere. So this one's 14, just about half a mil up. So here we go then. We're all zeroed in. First target up, normal rules apply. And we're off. So that was about 15 yards. Wind is coming from about probably directly from behind actually, 6 to 12. This one's about 38 yards. Whether you see it or not will be, but I don't think you're going to see that, so I'll have to, I suppose, try and change my position. No, I can't. I think last time I laid down for this one. Might have to lie down again for it. Oh, have I got my pockets? Okay. All these can see him. Nope. Wind is a bit stronger today, so we'll see. Okay, so up in the tree. Gain about 35 yards. Oh, I can't do that one actually, the string snapped. Well, I know I'm going to be there or thereabouts with it, so if it doesn't make a sound, then I'll have shot through the hole. Nope, 1 point. Now we're on the rat, so maybe it's 15 yards. About half a mil dot. Wind is coming from about 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Wind's actually quite a lot stronger than it was the last time I did this. As you can see, the foliage has changed a fair bit, so... Okay, wind's blasting through from about 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock here. Target's 25 yards. Which is going to be what? On this new reticle map? Quarter mil dot. Under. Yeah, boy. 2 points. This is going to be a tough one. Mainly because it's thingy, so HFT rolls, no supporting on the foot, so I'm kneeling. We're about 15 yards, we've got about 15 degrees of elevation or angle. Whoa, 1 point. Should have had that one really. This is a motley crew here. And they all are. No, I should be pointing guns at them, but never mind. So 25 yards, wind again, about 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Low. This is the wind messing me about today. Okay, same again, 5 to 11 o'clock. I've got about 10 degrees at angle and we're at about 20 yards. That'll do. I think this is where I run out of ammunition and go for a reload. Okay, got a 15 yarder. Another one. This one I've not done too well with. Now wind's changed, it's coming in from 3 to 9 o'clock at this angle. So I'm going to go half a mil dot under. Thumps it. I actually saw that pellet, that was cool. Right, so probably at about 23 yards, somewhere between 20 and 25 anyway. Wind's coming, and I'm pretty much square on it, so it's going to carry it a bit further. And it's quite a big hole size as well. That'll do it. This is where they all start taking the piss out for talking to myself. What's that? Maybe it's about 18 to 20. Decent sized hole. Wind's about 5 to 11. Fucker. You're not doing too well today. Okay, One of these awkward tree shots that you can't see. So probably about 23 yards here. Say 22 and a half. Make it easy on myself. Bracketed up to 2.5 yarders. Winds coming from 6 to 12-ish. That's going to be probably. That'll do.
Yeah, he's in two minds to buy this Griffin. And I says, well, have a word with Al first and see how you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you use it? Was it prestige?
Looking about, probably about the same, 22 yards. Winds coming about 6 to 12 again.
Exactly. Makes sense.
And it's quite a big hole, so somewhere around about here. There we go, bumps it out. Right, 20 yards, standing. Wind is coming. This time about 5 to 11. 5 to 11 and about 20 yards. What's the? Just double check my trajectory map. Consult the oracle. Yeah. Go for half a mil, got under. Right then. I'll do it. Okay, sneak under here, get this one. Okay, so probably about 20 yards this time. Again, wind is coming about 5 to 11 again. This is a very small hole for a 2-2. Very small. So I don't expect to drop this. Shaking like a shitting dog.
Yeah, that was hard off. Try it again, Bob.
Ah, well, actually that one really high.
Be all right now. Yeah, it's 15 yards. Yeah, we're a bit high.
Up as a tree. Yeah, I'll play through if I can. Yeah, winds probably about 4 to 10. Yeah, that's alright.
Yep. Yeah.
Well done.
Have it. Yeah, straight at it and then. There we go. Really does it.
Do you mind if I just quickly play through?
You work away.
Because I'm on a limited amount of memory.
No,
Right, so this is where I sound like a madman just talking to myself, so
Yeah,
just
no
ignore me. I mean, I do that anyway, don't I? So, wind's about what, 4 to 10? No. Either way, it's round about somewhere like that. About 20 yards.
That was just that's high, isn't it?
No, per detto. Made myself look like a right arsehole.
yeah.
He's not an early bird, is he?
Yeah, because trouble is he has work to do on a Sunday morning, you know.
He needs to fucking get up early, doesn't he?
Yeah, what's up with the cunt? Yeah. Bloody part-timers.
No, it's what
What was it, Bob, in the end?
Mill got low.
Mill dot lower?
I'm just going to work out where it's going.
You want to carry on, Glen? So you can get it
Yeah.
from us then, can't you?
That's it.
Yeah, probably can.
Watch, don't walk out, Bob.
Yeah. I fired a big blast of air instead. Alright, let's try that. You know, that's uncharacteristically. No, I was going for the crow. Now I'm just going to quickly whip for the fox and I'll get out your way. Now, it's a bit controversial, this one. Am I standing or am I kneeling?
It's standing, yeah.
It's standing, yeah.
You're on the tree camera, mate. You reckon you get it in your video? It is. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's on the end of the scope, isn't it? Looking down the stairs.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
It was, my arm's fucking killing us.
Shot, mate.
Right, cheers. Let's carry on, I've got that one. Right then, wind angle is about 4 to 10. No, it's not, it's more like 3. Yeah, I say 4 to 10. Range is about 17.5 to 20. Right in a flat spot on this trajectory. It's a very small hole as well, it's only a 10mm hole. Fucking nails it though. 2-2. That's the problem with this rifle. It's accurate, but it's a fucking heavy beast. In fact, it's killed the bunny. He's completely dead. Yeah, I need to bulk up a bit, don't I? That's the solution. Okay, standing shot. It's at about 17.5 to 20. Wind's coming about still 4 to 10. And we've got quite a big disc because it's standing. There we go, thumps it down. Whew, strings there. There we are. Now it's the nemesis, the one we hate down here. It's the fucking close range squirrel. Now he's about 8 yards, so on my super duper new trajectory map with a decent scope, that's about square at it. But you see, it's close, but it's a very tiny little hole. It's still about 10mm, but it looks even smaller than that. But we reckon straight at it. Yeah, just for reference, it'll be 0.5mm dot under. But it's a point. At that range, wind isn't really a factor, but just for reference, that was, what was that? That's coming in at 3 to 9. But it was hardly any wind. Here's the duck. So standing off the tree. He's about, again, 17 to 20, I would say. Normal size hole, really. That'll do it. Next shot is this crow here. Oh yeah, I found the old rabbit hole up. Come out with your hands up. What's up, Doc? You're fucking ruining my land. You're playing it. Yeah. So we're looking 6 to 12 here in windage. Range is actually probably about 17 yards. It's quite close. So we'll go 1/4mm dot. It's a tight old hole. That's why I missed, although I was a bit shaky. But I thought that would be steady enough. I don't think we've done as well as we did with the Hawk scope, to be honest. as we did with the Hawk scope. Okay, so we're about 15 yards, so 1/4 mil dot and under. Range it's about 5 to 11, and we are on a very small hole, but everything on this is awkward because I can't quite get, I'm a bit too short to be honest. Wind's just picked up again there. You can't actually see this, can you? So how can I do it so that you can see it? I'll try from here. I'm already compromising myself. Oh, you beauty. You beauty. This is a damn accurate rifle. I should lock it. These are damn accurate rifles, they really are. I mean, even in 2.2, I don't think you can find anything more accurate straight out of the box. Certainly not for this price. Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit out of practice. I've been shooting open sight a lot this year, so getting back into a scope, everything seems a bit new worldy. Pretty protected by wind, but it should be coming in at about 5 to 11. About 5:30 to 11:30, we'll say. Yes, there's an erm for you to comment on. And I would say that's about 20 yards. No paleto. So I need to reload now. Okay, and we're back recording. Pellets are in. I'll have another crack at this one. So this is a kneeling shotgun. I haven't done too well with these so far down here. So what do we say? Well, either way it was on there. Fucker. Just clipped the ring a bit low. Another day I'd have had that. So basically I've changed, I think, is what is happening here. I've become a little bit less good at shooting kneeling down. So we've got another probably 17-yard bunny there. We have had a bit of a play around with the targets in here. Wind's coming in at 5 to 11 again. It's not a massive problem because there's a lot of shelter behind me. And that's it. It's following through. That's what I'm not doing on this kneeling shots. Following through. Follow it through there. Like track the pellet, if you know what I mean. Focus on keeping that mill dot exactly where I need it to be. Okay, standing shot, big old rat. He's about 15 yards. If I miss this, you can all have a massive laugh and rip me on the comments. Right, get the air out of those. Yeah, should be. Right then, so coming to the final part of the course here, it gets pretty busy. Wind directions generally change quite a bit. So I've got one target here. He's about 15 yards. I have missed this one recently quite a bit. Reasonably well protected by wind, but it's coming in from about 4 to 10 now. That's where it should be. There's... Okay, so he stood up. I'll not be resetting him because the string snapped, but Normally etiquette I'd do it. So he's about what, 15 yards with 14 to 13 actually. Either way, it's right about there. Move on. So wind's coming now, probably, yeah, 5 to 11. Target's about 13 yards, elevation of about 10 degrees. Big old hole. Didn't take the shot quick enough. Hyperventilating. Right. Standard. Oh, Jeffrey's just turned up. He's going to get some sticks because he's late. Right, this one never goes down. It's been a real bugbear of a lot of people because it's a bit intermittent. There's a sweet spot right on it. Wind's coming in 4 to 10 and the target size is, well, I would say standard, so about 15 mil, and the range is somewhere around about 15. Oh, fuck, I just bit. No, it's hit it 3 o'clock on the actual disc, but it's clipped the ring on the way in. It's left a splatter, but you've got to hit that right at the top. He can't really do it with 2-2. He can do it with 2-2, but you get your windage slightly wrong, you ain't getting it. Missed the bolt, so we'll go back and do him. Do the ball. Oh yeah. Right, so this is a little 10 mil hole. Kneeling, so remember to follow through. Range is, I would say, about 14, so we'll go half a mil dot under. String's in the frigging way. Not now, it's not though. Should be able to loop over that. I think that clipped the string. I'll have to go back and revisit. I think I'm about to run out of shots. The next one's going to be a no palette or reload. Either way, I don't think I zeroed it any differently to how I did on the last one. So I've got the bull here. He's about 17.5 to 20. Wind is, I would say, 6 to 12. It's a nice size hole. That feels good after the recent misses that I've had. So here's the duck. Wind's pretty protected, but it's coming in about 4 to 10. That'll do it. Range was probably about 15. So sort of 12.5 to 17.5. And now we're on the final shot. This is 14 yards. It's a small little hole. Wind's coming in from 5 to 11. Like I said, range 14, sorry. So that should be pretty much bang on. Just try and, I'm going to wait for the wind on this one. I want to finish on a high. Oh, actually didn't mean to do that, but I did it. And the string snapped. So that is the HFT night, or HFT day as it would be for this one. of the RM8 in this fantastic black stock. This stock has been really hard wearing. Somebody has commented on the other video that I did of this, what's it like? To be honest, this has been a very, very hard wearing material. It's not scuffed, it's not scratched, it's held, it just held itself really, really well, truth be told. There's no dents, there's no dings in it. I think these stocks are definitely the way forward if you've got wooden stocks, or you're looking for a wooden stocked rifle. Certainly over synthetic. Synthetic just feels a bit tacky for me. At least you feel like a bit of quality. However, quality does come at weight, which is the problem I've got with this. Lugging it around on my shoulder, out bashing bunnies, it's a lot to kind of move around. There's a lot of extra noise that you notice more of when it's dark, not so much when it's light. Rifle itself is very, very good. I mean, they're still sub £500. They're pinpoint perfect, especially in 177. 2.2, yeah, okay, you've got to do a little bit of work with them, really understand them. But they are just really rugged agricultural rifles. I'm going to be selling this one. This one's going up for sale. I'll be looking for about, I reckon, about 380 for it, going off current guidelines. I think with the amount of data that I'll be selling with it, trajectory maps and all the rest of it, and all the data that I keep on these rifles, it's well worth it. So that's what I'm going for. Second hand, people seem to be selling them for about somewhere between 350 and 400, or 380 should I say. So I think, yeah, I'm not too bad. It's in good nick. Yeah, that's about all I've got to say for it. As always, feel free to comment. Don't troll, we don't like that. Just take the off, to be honest. Stay safe, shoot straight. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.